As you step into the abandoned village of Lament's End, the air thickens with a sorrowful murmur that wafts through the hollowed-out buildings, whispering a tale of despair and forgotten hopes. Shadows cling to the twisted remnants of homes, where skeletal trees stretch their brittle branches like despairing hands to the ashen sky. At the center, the dilapidated town hall stands ominously, its warped door creaking open ever so slightly, inviting you to uncover its secrets. The chilling call of a distant raven echoes, as if urging haste in this world where hope and light have long been extinguished.
I ignite a brilliant orb of flame in my palm, casting a warm glow to pierce through the looming shadows of the abandoned village and stride confidently towards the creaking door of the town hall. Let's uncover what lies within and bring some light back to this place.
I grip my axe tightly, eyes scanning the surrounding village with suspicion. Then step forward to stand guard beside Pyra, growling, "Keep your wits about you, Pyra. Traps and ambushes be around every corner in places like this."
I slip into the shadows, stealthily moving ahead of Pyra and Thoradin towards the creaking door and whisper, "I'll check for traps and see what's lurking inside."
I gently place my hand upon the creaking door, murmuring a quiet prayer to Kelemvor, channeling augury to ask, "Will entering this hall bring woe or weal?"
A soft, chilling wind brushes against your faces as Seraph's prayer concludes, whispering the foreboding response. Woe. Just as the word resonates in your minds, you hear a sinister, guttural laughter from within the town hall. Wisp, already at the door, feels a sharp, icy tension in the air. A trap lies in wait. Before a warning can be given, the warped door slams open and a skeletal knight, eyes glowing with malicious intent, lunges out, sword aimed at Pyra. Dungeon Master's turn, adjusted for actions.
I flick my wrist, sending the brilliant orb of flame hurtling towards the skeletal knight, aiming to ignite his armor and force him back into the hall as a blazing beacon. Time to burn through this darkness.
I leap forward, using my shield to intercept the skeletal knight's sword before it reaches Pyra. And then, with a mighty roar, I swing my axe to shatter its bones. "Not today, you bag of bones!"
Seeing the skeleton knight, I dart forward, slip behind it, and aim a precise strike at the gap in its armor with my dagger, whispering, "Stay dead this time."
I raise my hand, calling upon Kelemvor's might, and cast Bane to weaken the skeletal knight's resolve, ensuring its attacks falter. Rattle your bones all you want, despair will be your downfall.
A wave of heat erupts as Pyra's flame orb slams into the skeletal knight, turning its armor into an inferno of light and shadow. Thoradin's shield stops the knight's blade just inches from Pyra, and with a deafening roar, his axe cleaves through the knight's spine, shattering it into pieces. Wisp's dagger finds the perfect gap just as the bones begin to disintegrate, severing the knight's last thread of unlife. As Seraph's curse takes hold, the remaining fragments collapse into dust, leaving only eerie silence and a faint, spectral whisper that seems to speak of deeper, hidden dangers within the town hall.
Igniting a flame-tipped finger, I trace a fiery rune of protection at the entrance of the town hall to guard our passage and ward off further undead threats. This should keep any more boneheads at bay. Let's delve deeper.
I caution. "Pyra, hold your magic. Let's check for more traps first, then barge forward, using my shield to bash the door wide open while scanning the shadows for hidden dangers."
I like the way you think, Thoradin. I dart ahead silently and swiftly, scanning the floor and walls for any hidden traps or mechanisms as I step carefully inside the town hall.
I walk slowly behind Wisp, murmuring a spectral chant to cast Detect Magic, ensuring any hidden wards or arcane traps reveal themselves. The dead whisper their secrets. Let us listen wisely.
As Thoradin and Wisp move cautiously into the town hall, the shadows deepen, and a cold, suffocating miasma fills the air. Wisp's keen eyes catch the faint glint of metallic wires, subtly woven into the floorboards, a hidden trap set to ensnare the unwary. Just as Seraph's spell reveals the shimmering outlines of arcane runes embedded in the walls, a distant thrum of dark magic echoes through the hall, resonating from deeper within. Ahead, a tattered banner sways gently, marked with a sigil that pulses with an unholy rhythmic glow, hinting at malevolent forces at work.
I summon a controlled burst of flame to carefully scorch the metallic wires and disable the hidden trap without setting off any further mechanisms. Let's clear the way and see what dark secrets lie ahead.
I tighten my grip on my shield and axe, stomping my foot down to expose more of the hidden wires. Enough with the sneaky traps! Show yourselves, cowards!
I nudge aside some loose floorboards to reveal the deadly mess of wires, then I carefully cut them with my dagger while smirking. You'd think they'd come up with something trickier.
With eyes narrowed at the pulsating sigil, I intone a haunting prayer and cast Dispel Magic to extinguish its unholy glow. Malevolence has no place here. Be banished to the void.
Pyra's flames snake through the hidden wires, scorching them to oblivion without triggering the embedded trap. Wisp deftly snips through the remaining tangles, clearing the way. Just as Seraph's incantation reaches its crescendo, the pulsating sigil flickers violently and then dims, its sinister influence shattered. From beyond the now silent hall, a low, guttural growl emerges, and a pair of glowing, beastly eyes appear, announcing the arrival of a shadowy, aberrant hound, its maw dripping with spectral venom.
With a flourish of my hand, I conjure a roaring firewall between us and the shadowy hound, creating a barricade of intense flames that crackle and dance ominously. Let's see how you like the heat.
I step in front of the fire, shield raised, and bellow. You want to fight, beast? Come face me. Then plant my feet firmly, ready to intercept any attack.
Seeing the shadowy hound, I toss a vial of blinding powder into the air and quickly fan it towards the creature with my cloak, aiming to disorient it. Fetch this pup!
I lock eyes with the beast, raise my hand, and chant softly, unleashing ray of enfeeblement to sap its strength and diminish its ferocity. Fangs dulled by despair, you will find no prey here.